DM on Twitter. I'll send you a link. But let's start with the good news, because it's great to get good news, especially when you're dealing with this type of situation. This comes to us via let me bring up the correct article. Okay, this comes via Variety, and this is also heads up for that Daily Loud Twitter handle. They've been like harassing Ben Affleck as well, saying he keeps fighting with J-Lo, and they keep doing like weird pauses and images of his face where he's just talking to his wife. And this Daily Loud is where they're like, it's getting worse and prepare for the worst. But actually, according to Variety, and then Twitter actually started putting like, you know how they did for the elections, like footnotes. This is disputed. This isn't come. Now I'm not getting into political talk, but you know how they did those annotations for the COVID and elections. They started doing that for this because it really was getting people really concerned about Jamie Foxx. But hopefully this is accurate. Someone popped in. Voltaire is here. Hey, Voltaire.
Hi, Jebs. How are you?
Great. So this is really good news about Jamie Foxx. If this is accurate, I trust Variety over this Daily Loud on Twitter. You know how it's been going, especially this week. I think I'm gonna call them out because I've seen them also harassing Ben Affleck about J-Lo. Oh, him and J-Lo are fighting on the red carpet, and they just took some weird freeze. It's really easy to get a freeze frame of someone's when they're talking to make them look angry, out of context frame, you know. But if you see the whole context of the motion of their conversation, they're just talking, you know. But apparently Jamie Foxx's daughter says he's been out of the hospital for weeks and was playing pickleball yesterday.
What the hell?
So
that's talking about like he's dying.
No. Daily Loud was saying it's the family's preparing for the worst. That's all bullshit.
Terrible.
It's disgusting. Now, you know how I am for scoopers. I don't really care if you understand the scoop game. You know what you're getting into, believe it or not. I'm not telling anyone to believe it. I think 50-50 on scoops, you know. But if you start doing this type of stuff where you imply that someone's on their way out or talking about someone's health or implying there's problems in a marriage when there's not, I think that's some nasty shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what pickleball is. What is pickleball?
I imagine it's, I don't know, a ball game of some sort.
Yeah. Where you hit a ball with a pickle?
I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to know. Hey, guys, I'm going to get to bed. Y'all have a good night.
All right. Take care, Brian.
I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
You too. But this is great news, right, Voltaire?
Yeah. Sure. I mean, honestly, I just feel like this stuff should be kept private anyway, but good. I'm glad he's doing it.
Well, I think, yeah, it should be private, but when you have people saying lies out there and they're really thinking you're going to go pass on, I think I'm assuming that's why his daughter came forward, you know, because it was getting so volatile this week because everyone, you know, update from the family. Sad to see how the media runs wild. So they actually addressed that too. My dad has been out of the hospital for weeks, recuperating. Corinne wrote on her Instagram story. In fact, he was playing pickleball yesterday. Thanks for everyone's prayer and support. We have an exciting work announcement coming next week too. Jamie Foxx's hospitalization remains somewhat of a mystery. Corinne broke the news of his media emergency on April 12th via Instagram. Wanted to share that my father, Jamie Foxx, experienced a medical complication yesterday. Luckily, due to quick action and great care, he's already on his way to recovery. We know how beloved he is and appreciate your prayers. The family asked for privacy during this time. So that's great. Great news. I know a lot of us were concerned, myself included. I think I want to find that Daily Loud to show you what assholes they are, because I don't, you know, to say that there's just no, they could not have had any basis for that.
See, I love the scoop game, but this is not scooping.
No, this is just disgusting. This is just profiting off of people's fears.
Misery.
Let me actually look. Daily Loud. Amy Foxx. Let me see if that comes up. I can't find it now, but let me bring up what they were doing to Ben Affleck. The same site. They have like no morals. They have no morals to do.
Yeah, but that kind of stuff is in the Inquirer. Well, I guess you know what goes with being a celebrity. You know.
Well, this is also one of the issues that you're going to get with Elon Musk's decision that anyone could buy a blue check mark, because I haven't heard this site until recently. Here's on Twitter. I'll bring it up. And actually, it's weird to see Twitter do more annotations for stuff like scooping. So Elon Musk has added this. So here's some more context of how the Daily Loud works. Readers added context. See, this is Daily Loud. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez argue on the red carpet. And they look at the images they have. It looks like you could get that impression by the way they took a freeze frame of a conversation.
Looks like she's giving him the business.
Yeah, and then they added this annotation, but here is the whole context here. And even Matt Ramos called it out. Here's the actual video. Look at that. They look like they're in love. That's where they got it from. He's just like, I'll go get the car. You know, that's the guy.
I really hate that kind of stuff. That's really low. Like,
Yes.
honestly, they lose all credibility when they do something like that. Thank you for showing that. Honestly, they're not to be trusted if they posted something like that.
They're disgusting. Like that. This is way beyond like, oh, I heard someone's in a Marvel movie. You're implying really nasty things. You're implying someone's going to pass away, playing with fans' feelings. And it gets to the point where it became it spread so much, just like the family member said in that Variety article. They felt they said news runs wild. They had to come out and they said, please respect our privacy. So they didn't want to do that, Variety, in my impression. But they felt they had to because it was spreading so quickly. And you don't want to put those bad vibes out. What if he was doing really well and someone's lying about your family member and then oh my God, you know? Not that things cause that, but it's just like, it's weird, you know?
Yeah.
But that's the good news to start out. Screw that Daily Loud page. All right, send me the link. Send your nerd. Okay, send your nerd wants some.
It's late at night. It's a good time to have him fired up.
Well, he said he has caffeine. Did you send me a DM? Did you send me a DM, Senior Nerd? You know, you're going to, just to remind everyone, memberships are 99 cents, and soon I'm going to be passing up Senior Nerd on the box office game. Just saying. Just saying. I'm just kidding, Senior Nerd. Here you go. The link is there. Hey, Ryan. Yeah, I want to have you on tomorrow, Ryan, but I also kind of made double plans, so I want to do animation talk. If you're up for it, Ryan, I could send you a link to two issues of a comic book we're reviewing tomorrow if you're available for that too. I could send them to you tonight. It would require you reading them in a short time frame. If you're up for that, I'll message you on Discord.